So the previous video I made actually got cut off. So I'm gonna show you the first page and then I'll finish it. So here we go. So I started off with the null hypothesis right there. There is no significant difference in the knowledge among students due to the three methods. There's the equation h sub 0 equals mu sub 1 equals mu sub 2 equals mu sub 3. The research is there is a difference in the amount of knowledge can't even read my own writing, due to one of the three methods, and h sub 1 is at least one of the methods differs. Alpha level is 0.05, that's given. We're going to use the ANOVA test. And then for step 4, I began the calculations. I created a table here. We already found SS, still got to find these. Create another table here of each of the results. And then I squared each one, found the sum of each column right there. Here's some more numbers here. And then we found SS total. There's the equation right there. And then we found the value that came from there, minus that squared divided by 12, which was n, which is the total number of values. We got that to be 80. We went SS between the sum of the series in the column squared over n of the series in the column. So that's each of these right here. And then squared divided by 4, or little n. So we did that, minus the sum of x total squared over n, which was actually previously found here. So we did that, we put that out, which was 24 squared plus 20 squared plus 4 squared minus 48 squared. Should make that a little more. 48 squared. Those are divided by 4. That's divided by 12. 144 plus 100 plus 4 minus 192 equals 56. Plug that in here. And then for SS within, we did 80 minus 56, or SS total minus SS between, got 24. So, for moving on, I tore this one out so I can have a little more room, or I can at least see my values from here. So, we're going to go to the next portion, which is the degrees of freedom. And degrees of freedom, in order to find that, we need to know K. K is the total number of treatments. So in this case, it would be 3, because there was 3 different methods. So for degrees of freedom, the first one we find is between. In order to find that, we go K minus 1, which equals 2. This is going to be the numerator, so I usually write little right there. And degrees of freedom within equals, we're going to do n minus k, and over here n is 12. So we're going to go 12 minus k, which is 3, which is 9. 12 minus 3 is 9. Degrees of freedom total, I usually just add those up. We get 11. The official equation for that, though, that would be, what was it? It was, I believe it was n minus 1. Yeah, n minus 1. So it'd still be 12 minus 1. That would give us 11. Here we go. We're going to go move on here. We're actually going to plug this into the charts, my bad. So I'll pull this over. We got 2, 9, and 11. And now we're going to find MS. In order to find MS between, we actually do an equation, SS between, oops, misspelled that, divided by degrees of freedom between, which is 56 divided by 2, that's 28. Plug that in here, 28. MS within, similar, SS within divided by DF within. That's going to be an equation of 24 divided by 9 equals, all right, we'll do that here, 2.666 or 2.67 we'll do. We'll plug that in. We don't need that. Finally, for f, the value we're looking for, that's going to be a calculation of ms between over ms within, which is 28 over 2.67, which is, we'll come here, we'll go 28 divided by answer, 10.5. And that's the only value we need to find in that column. So we come here, 10.5, little box. So that completes our chart there. Here's our work to see again. There we go. We're going to move on to step number 5, which is finding the critical value. So in order for that, we need the alpha level, which is 0.05, the numerator, which is 2, and the denominator, which is 9. And then this is actually, I forgot to write that, but they come from the degrees of freedom. So we take these values, and then we'll take that to, here, there we go. This is the back of the book, and then we need to go to 2, follow 2 down to, what was it, 9, 0.5. That gives us 4.26 as our critical value. So now we move to comparing. 6, we compare F obtained versus F crit, and that's going to be 10.5 versus 4.26. Take a look at that. If we look at it from here, here is 4.26, and then 10.5 is going to be over here, so it's well within the critical region. Therefore, for the last step, falls inside, so we reject the null. Something is happening. Perfect. And then our little analysis would be f 2, 9 equals 10.5, and I believe it goes this way. All right, all done. So there we go. Here's the work. There's the first page right there. Second page right here. And that's it.